Hola! It's me, Andrew the Android Koloski here, and I'm here with Ellie.
Hi, everyone.
Uh, so hopefully we can get people joining, and this YouTube live looks different than it usually does.
Probably because of the glare in our eyes, huh?
Could be, could be.
Yeah.
Okay, so hopefully we get some people joining here.
Yep, and in the meantime, I'll show off some work I did today. Um, this is some characters from Luigi's Mansion. That's Professor Egad. Well, Professor Alvin Gad, for those who don't know.
Mm-hmm.
And he is very, very. Here's a better view of it. So Professor Egad, he's kind of like Doc Emmett Brown from Back to the Future, that famous Christopher Lloyd character. Great movie, by the way. Then this is Polterpup. He's a character. Well, like he's a ghost dog who's just probably one of the cutest things. He showed up in Luigi's Mansion 2 and 3. Very cute and harmless. And then this, of course, is Luigi.
Cool. Yeah, Luigi's the main character himself, right?
Yep. And so, because Luigi's Mansion is one of my favorite games.
It's a good game. It's a good game. Should I share the artwork I created?
Yeah, go ahead.
Yeah, I know obviously our channel is typically comedy, and this really isn't comedy. This is more political. I guess it's not really political. Epstein's Island really isn't political. But this one is called Orange Man Good. I say how Donald Trump was framed by Jeffrey Epstein and he did nothing wrong on the island. Bill Clinton is good too. I mean, that's my opinion. Obviously, I don't know, but that's what it appears like, right?
Who knows these days?
The people are very strange these days, right?
Tell me about it.
Yes, I think that's a quote from The Room. Did you ever see that movie?
What movie?
The Room with Tommy Wiseau.
I've heard of it.
Yeah, so yeah, that was the artwork I created. Obviously, you took a lot more time, but you were using paint markers, which require a lot more work.
They really do, but this one I made it detailed to just like to illustrate Luigi's Mansion, one of my favorite games, because it's basically, we got a viewer.
Yeah.
Well, whoever it is, say hello. How are you?
I hope they join. I hope they say something.
Say something to us. I'll make it engaging.
We got Peter in the house. Hola, Peter. How you doing? Good to see you. He's got a really intense avatar. It looks like a really ferocious face.
Peter Pettigrew. Oh. Yeah. I guess you're a Harry Potter fan? Because Peter Pettigrew is a character from Harry Potter.
Yeah.
So anyway. So today we
oh, yeah. He's a Harry Potter fan, it seems.
Yeah. Well, I'm not a Harry Potter fan. I'm more of when I was younger, I liked the Chronicles of Narnia. It was good back then. But our very own
Wormtail.
Wormtail.
What does that mean? Is that Harry Potter or no?
I really have no idea.
Really good book. Oh, yeah, bad enough. Yeah. So, something that you got to keep in mind is, it's important to not believe what you suspect is true, right?
Right.
Obviously, you could have different suspicions, and your suspicions could switch, but until somebody confirms and corroborates, don't assume things.
Well, speaking of that, I've had that situation a few times in my life, and I've been known to confront people with my suspicions only to find out that what I suspect is true, at least sometimes.
It's not always true. It's good to communicate and be honest and transparent.
I agree.
Communication is key. I know sometimes, at least when it comes to my mother.
And my mother.
Yeah, right. I try to communicate with her, and maybe she is being honest with me, and I just don't want to accept her answer. Or or maybe maybe sometimes you got to realize delusions and psychosis can be debilitating and crippling, and you got to keep in mind maybe sometimes people are being honest with you, right?
Well, what are you two up to? Oh, well, those who didn't tune in, this is my drawing from characters from Luigi's Mansion.
Mm.
Luigi, Polterpup. Now, Polterpup is this adorably cute ghost puppy that showed up in Luigi's Mansion 2 and 3. And then this is Professor Egad, who gives Luigi ghost hunting gear.
Cool.
He's kind of like because like Luigi is kind of like Marty McFly, and Professor Egad is kind of like Doc Emmett Brown from Back to the Future. So yeah, and those who don't know about Luigi's Mansion, I've talked about it before though, but just a bit of just like the gist of Luigi's Mansion is he wins a mansion in a contest that he didn't even enter. So that's red flag number 1. He tells Mario about it. Mario gets the mansion first, and when he shows up,
Peter says you should get Andrew to play Mario. Oh, I've played all the Marios. I've played I've never played Luigi's Mansion, but I played Mario the classic, Mario Brothers,
love the classics.
Mario 3, Mario World, Mario 64. I know people rave about Mario Galaxy and Mario Galaxy 2. They say those are great games. Usually the Marios are amazing games, right?
Yep. And now Super Mario Odyssey, it's really not the best, but Super Mario Galaxy 1 and 2, good stuff.
Yeah, I know on the critic websites they usually say the galaxies, and I have family members, not naming names, but they say how that those games are just the first time he played it, it was like unlike anything he's ever seen before. It was like amazing, right?
Well, they are right about that.
Yeah. Yeah, obviously, I had that experience with the Grand Theft Auto games. Did you ever play them? They're a little bit more violent.
I played it once, though, but that was like decades ago.
Yeah, they're a little bit more adult and violent. They're more of like a guy's game. But Mario, my brother had. Yeah, whatever. Whoever had that experience with Mario Galaxy, right?
Yeah, just leave it at that.
Yeah.
Mario Party, that's some good stuff.
Yeah.
Now, one of my favorite games is I like some of the Kirby games. Now, those who don't know Kirby, he's just this I'm not sure if it's a male or female character, but Kirby is just like this pink thingy.
Yeah, did you ever play the one on the NES? I think it was called Kirby's Adventure.
No, but I recall playing some Kirby on Game Boy.
Yes, some of them are really good. Some of them are kind of flops, but Mario is more consistent than Kirby, but Kirby can be good. Some of the Kirby games are really good.
And also Legend of Zelda. Those are also classics.
Sorry to interrupt. Did you ever play Ocarina of Time?
No.
Majora's Mask?
No.
Those are really good. Those are the good ones. And A Link to the Past on the Game Boy was good too.
I beat that one. Kirby Tilt and Tumble. Oh yes, I played that game. It's kind of hard to figure out because you actually got to physically move the machine, the machine in order to play.
Right.
So, and then also some other, and then with The Legend of Zelda, I like Link's Awakening, where he gets into a shipwreck and then washes up on the shore of Koland Island. That was the heckin' late 80s. Oh.
Nice.
And then there's also another. So Link's Awakening, that's just, it came out on Game Boy in the early 90s. Loved that game.
So I was talking with somebody about 60s, 70s, 80s music.
Oh yes.
And you know how people
oldies but goodies.
Oldies are the best, but also somebody says, obviously we're nostalgic for 90s and 80s video games.
Yes.
But I bet you, like the people who are 18 or 20 something nowadays, they would probably play those games and say to themselves, "Oh, this hasn't aged well." You know how like my father would try to get me into like his rock music, and they're good. There's some good songs, but some of it hasn't aged so well. We're nostalgic for the 90s, would you say?
Yes.
I would say.
Well, and because mainly I like music from 1950 through 1999, and then video games from whenever the first arcade machine came out till 1999, like those video games, and then
Yeah, somebody says sometimes it's the opposite. Sometimes people find they get into older generations' music, and they find
Well, I like older generations' music myself.
Yeah. So we were obviously listening to the radio, and a commercial came on for Liquid Death, and it says, "Kill your tiredness," or not to advertise it, not your brain. And I was like, yeah, this is definitely an advertisement for somebody in their 20s. Mm-hmm. I don't think a 40-year-old doctor is going to be drinking a Liquid Death energy drink, right?
Yeah.
No.
So now some other 90s nostalgia is the Animaniacs. Love them. There's the Warner Brothers and Warner Sister Dot. There, Yakko Warner, he's the tallest, oldest, and very, very sarcastic and wisecracking. Then there's the middle child, Wacko. He just like eats whatever he could get his hands on, and then he's always saying, "I gotta go potty."
Right. That's a good show. That's a good show.
And then there's that Warner, the youngest, and their sister. She's just like tries to keep her older brothers under control and out of trouble, but sometimes she gets a little bit into a little trouble herself. She complains, and she's usually at odds with Yakko. And she says, and her thing is just like, she's so cute.
Right.
Now, with the Animaniacs, they did this one song, called "I'm Mad," where their psychiatrist, Dr. Scratch and Sniff, takes them for like a road trip or just like a day at the circus. So then when they go on so when Dr. Scratch and Sniff is getting them ready to go out, that like a Yakko and Dot are just like having an argument with each other. Then Wacko is complaining, and then when he finally, Dr. Scratch and Sniff gets them in the car, he says, "Every time we go somewhere, it's so much work with the playing and shoving, and you're driving me berserk." And then when you get into the car, you always let me out.
Oh, cool. Okay, so you want to go get something to eat now, or you're having fun?
I'm just getting started.
You're just getting started. Okay. Okay. You scratched me there.
Yeah.
Scratching stuff. That's okay.
Yeah.
That's all right. What are you gonna do?
But anyway, with that song, "I'm Mad" from the Animaniacs, when they're in the car ride, Yakko and Dot are just like fighting and arguing with each other because sometimes children get restless in the backseat of a car.
Yeah, we talked about that last time, obviously, with like Bart Simpson and Lisa Simpson. Are we there yet? Or like the movie Vacation?
Well, that's how that Maniacs song "I'm Mad" goes. So anyway, those of you who remember the Animaniacs, it's on YouTube, and whoever is in here, please say something, ask some questions,
Yeah. I think a lot of these people. I don't know if the live stream is frozen. Let's see if I can refresh it here and see if anybody's talking. No, I don't know. They're just kind of observing. We kind of bored the people to death, you know. Yeah.
Okay. Here's something more interesting.
Right.
Because of I have vague memories of Animaniacs. I had a toy of them though. Sorry, I'm in the middle of sanding.
Yeah.
Oh, cool!
Yeah.
So you do sanding?
Yeah. So I think obviously, you know, yeah, it's like when I talked about the USA ice hockey men's in the Olympics. You know, as soon as I talk about that, nobody even replies. It's just it's just we're boring the people. We gotta get a more interesting topic. I think. I mean, no offense. I mean, it's just. Somebody says I never saw Animaniacs, but Simpsons was funny.
Well, I've watched some clips of the anime of the Simpsons on YouTube.
Mm-hmm.
So like Bart and Lisa are always at each other's throats.
Yeah.
You know, they're like at each other's throats, and then Maggie, she's the baby and doesn't say anything, of course, but she kind of she kind of just like keeps them intact.
Absolutely.
You know, she keeps Bart and Lisa from ripping each other's heads off.
And Homer is kind of. I mean, he
makes it worse.
He strangles Bart.
He strangles Bart, and we all have.
Yeah. And then, do they still do that? I don't know if they. I don't know.
I don't know.
Yeah, I mean that might be politically incorrect in the year 2026, right?
And then there's also like Marge, who just like who's the voice of reason.
So he says Homer has a short fuse. Yeah, he strangles Bart.
Yeah.
So he says it's Friday. You know, they're probably going to suggest we do the art, not the art class, the comedy, but not today. We're not preparing that. We'll get pizza and yeah.
So Lord, your God says, I don't know what you're talking about, Andrew. I love the Animaniacs. Me too, buddy. Me too.
Yeah, me too.
And then, yes, Homer does have a short fuse. And then Peter Pettigrew says, it's Heckin' Friday. And then Miva Video says, I think they recently brought it back.
Cool.
And let's see what else we got. Episode 1, always the best. Pop that in on Christmas. Episode 1 of what? Oh, Santa's Little Helper.
Yeah.
Cute dog.
He's the Simpson family dog who is kind of like it was like a race dog reject, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So anyway, when I watch some clips of the some clips of the Simpsons on YouTube, I like to watch clips of Bart and Lisa at each other's throats, like fighting.
Absolutely.
But then also I like watching clips of Bart Simpson prank calling Moe's Tavern.
That's funny too, yeah.
And then Moe being like, "Listen, you little."
Yeah.
And then let's see. Also from the 90s. Oh yes, Tiny Toon Adventures. More good stuff.
Definitely. So you want to get pizza or?
Hold on.
Yeah, we can get to.
Just gotta say some more things, but well, our viewers were some 90s cartoons and stuff that you guys liked. Still do.
We liked Doug and the Rugrats.
Oh yes, love Doug and the Rugrats.
Absolutely.
Yeah. But then when Nickelodeon sold Doug to Disney butchered it.
Yeah. It wasn't as Disney's Doug wasn't as good.
No, it was. I like Moe's dancing for self-defense.
Oh, that's a funny clip. Yeah, did you ever see that? So he goes to some group. Like if somebody's dissing your home girl, you go like this, and he starts dancing like he's and then he pulls out a shotgun. He goes. It's just a joke. So Gordy says, have Ellie go on just keep talking. Pizza can wait. Stop scratching me.
I'm sorry.
It's okay, I don't like that. Okay, hey, how you doing?
Yeah.
Okay. Okay.
But anyway, I think we're kind of like Stewie and Brian from Family Guy.
Sure.
because we're like a cartoon duo.
Right.
Foster's Home for Imaginary Friends. Well, that's from the 2000s, not 90s or before.
Right.
Also, The Grim Adventures of Billy and Mandy. Well, I've watched that a few times, but when you think about it, like, how could two little kids have the Grim Reaper under their control?
Right.
Like, how could they?
Do you know who else I think we're like? Did you ever see Charlie Brown?
I've watched a few
and
of
and
that.
not the Coaster song, which we were talking about. I'm talking about the
The Peanut Gallery.
Snoopy and Woodstock, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's better. I mean, I like that better.
Universal Studios had an entire Springfield town. It was so cool. Oh, I've never been to Universal Studios, but sounds cool.
Yeah, it does sound cool.
And then and some other 90s. Now a lot of people know this, but in the 90s, our good friend Taz, the Tasmanian Devil, he got his own cartoon series called Tasmania. He was provided, lived in Australia.
So Spoonbill says, "What's up, Andrew and Ellie? Not much, Spoonbill. Welcome.
The sun is up right now.
Yeah, it's really shining in our eyes, right?
Yeah.
We're getting photosynthesis, right?
Yeah. But hey, it's okay because I think the glare adds a little a flare, works as a special effect.
Yeah, it's different, right?
Yeah, it was just Bud Light, I think, and they legally hire someone named Mo. Oh, I wasn't aware of that.
Cool.
And well, when it comes to oldies music from the 50s, I like 50s rock and roll, some 50s doo-wop.
Do you like 60s music?
Oh yes, the 60s also has great music.
The Beach Boys and the Beatles, right?
Yes, and now I've got a little story.
Okay.
When I was in 5th grade, my 5th grade did this we did this a lip syncing recital, and mine was Aquarius from the movie, from Hair.
Right.
And the night before my lip syncing recital, oh my God,
right.
I was at daycare, and we were in the playground, so me being kind of adventurous and seeing what would happen, I jumped off the tunnel slide, and then this finger went on the side.
Oh, broke, yeah.
Yeah, it got fractured. So when I got home trying on my lip syncing costume, it was my pinky finger, my left pinky finger hurt. So I had to tell my mom about my little stunt.
Right.
And then when I got to the ER, the X-ray showed it was fractured. So then I spent that next day, the day of my lip syncing recital, I had to do it with a bandage around my hand, and people were asking questions. So I've had my share of stuff.
Memphis says, ouch. I don't know. I have a hard time listening and concentrating. Maybe social media has turned my brain to mush. I have a hard time.
Mine too.
Yeah, very short.
Welcome to the club.
Sure.
Now, but yeah, I mean.
Okay, so you want to get pizza? I think we're done here.
Yeah.
Okay, we're done.
I think so.
Okay, adios, amigos and amigas. Thanks for watching, and we'll be back. I know some people want to give a nice hug. Okay.
Oh, and one more thing. If there are any questions you have for me about me, you could ask Andrew privately, and then he could like set like ask like send the question, let me know what the questions, and then I could give him the answers, and then he could give you all the answers.
Sure, I'll be the middleman.
Yeah.
Okay, I'll filter all your questions for you.
Yes, please do.
All right, adios, guys.
Bye bye, everyone.
Peace out.